Hello, my name is Kristen Williamson. I'm a behavior consultant at an ABA center with 5 years experience helping early learners with autism spectrum disorder. Specializing in early development, I use this experience to help young individuals diagnosed with ASD to develop physical, cognitive, behavioral, and social and emotional development skills in order to provide benefits throughout a personal life.
Hi, I'm Jessica Mylan, and I have been working in the field of ABA for 4 years by supporting in school, in home, and in clinic. Throughout these 4 years, I have supported ages 2 to 70 with various intellectual disabilities. As a behavior consultant, my biggest goal is to make everyday lives easier by providing easy supports that can be implemented by anybody.
Hi, I'm Jadalyn Asher, and I am a behavior consultant with 3 years of experience in applied behavior analysis. The 3 years consisted of center-based therapy as well as in-home and in-school therapy. I specialize in children that are transitioning services and ABA services to school. And one goal that I have is to inform minority communities about autism spectrum disorder. And with this experience and goals, I plan to improve and change lives of individuals with autism spectrum disorder.
Hey everyone, my name is Anna. I've been a behavior consultant for over 8 years, specializing in early intervention. Basically, my passion lies in empowering individuals and their families to achieve positive, lasting behavioral challenges. When it comes to my background, it includes designing tailored intervention programs for children with developmental delays, autism spectrum disorders, and other behavioral challenges. So let's start with our introduction. So the pursuit of effective classroom management is an ongoing endeavor, with educators constantly exploring innovative strategies to create a conducive and productive learning environment. One such strategy that has gained prominence in recent times is the implementation of a token economy system for managing hallway behavior, with the daily 3-star reward. This approach has shown great promise in reshaping the dynamics of classroom management and enhancing the overall educational experience. At its core, the strategy revolves around the introduction of a token economy system, where students earn tokens or stars as a direct result of their positive hallway behavior. These tokens serve as tangible, immediate rewards for students, reinforcing the notion that good conduct is not only appreciated, but also recognized and celebrated. The promise of earning stars can be a powerful motivator, encouraging students to consistently make responsible choices as they move through the hallways. One of the most notable outcomes of implementing the token economy system is the cultivation of positive hallway behavior. When students are incentivized to act respectfully, courteously, and responsibly in the hallways, it creates a sense of discipline and orderliness. This in turn contributes to a more focused learning environment. Students begin to understand that their actions in the hallways have a direct impact on their ability to engage in the learning process once they enter the classroom. And as a result, there's a noticeable reduction in disruptions and distractions, allowing the teachers to maximize instructional time. Furthermore, this approach empowers both teachers and students to develop a heightened sense of responsibility and accountability. Let's move on to the next slide. Now let's talk about our research background, which is understanding the importance of hallway behavior. So what is hallway behavior? Hallway behavior is a fundamental component in shaping the overall atmosphere of an educational institution, and its significance extends far beyond the mere act of moving from one class to another. It plays a pivotal role in fostering a positive and orderly learning environment, impacting both the short-term transitions between classes and the long-term effectiveness of classroom management. To begin with, hallway behavior acts as the initial impression that students have when transitioning between classes. It sets the tone for their mindset and behavior as they enter new learning spaces. When students demonstrate respectful, courteous, and orderly conduct in the hallways, it sends a clear message that they are ready and focused on learning. Conversely, disruptive or disrespectful behavior in the hallways can create a negative mindset, leading to challenges in refocusing during the subsequent class. Moreover, the implementation of a token economy with the daily 3-star rewards for hallway behavior serves as a powerful tool for reinforcing positive actions and encouraging responsible conduct. By recognizing and rewarding students for their good behavior, it not only acknowledges their efforts, but also motivates them to continue making positive choices. This system helps students understand the direct correlation between their actions and tangible rewards, teaching them about the consequences of their behavior in a constructive way. Additionally, the practice of earning stars for good hallway behavior assists students in developing self-regulation skills and a sense of responsibility. They learn to monitor their own actions, make thoughtful choices, and take ownership of their behavior. These skills are then invaluable not just in the context of hallway conduct, but also in their broader personal and academic lives. Basically, students who are adept at self-regulation tend to exhibit improved focus, better impulse control, and a heightened sense of responsibility. Finally, this approach has a broader impact on classroom management as well. A classroom where students are more focused, responsible, and self-regulated, it's easier to manage. Teachers can spend less time addressing disruptive behavior and more time delivering instruction, resulting in a more productive learning environment for everyone. So these benefits of this approach will then extend well beyond the hallways, contributing to a more successful and enriching educational experience for all involved.
All right, so let's go over implementing a token economy. When implementing a token economy, you want to first create a fun token board that your class wants and is motivated for. This could be any of their favorite superheroes, stars, or even just shapes. It is important to make sure you involve the students to build that motivation. Once you have a token board, you want to establish the reward. The students can make or create a choice board or list for their classroom to then pick what they would like to work towards to exchange their tokens for. Next, it is time to establish the expectations as clear as possible. For our hallway procedures, you want to ensure that your students know what it is expected for them to keep their hands to themselves, have a quiet mouth, walking feet, and stay in line. Before implementing the token board, be sure to decide what schedule of reinforcement you're going to use. It is important to be concise and provide specific feedback when awarding them with tokens, such as, amazing job keeping your hands to yourself, here's a token. To start, I'd highly recommend using an easier schedule, such as a fixed interval of 3 to 5 seconds. Once the interval or time is up, if the children have maintained that expected behavior, you will then use specific praise. As the classroom shows improvement in their hallway behavior, you can start to increase that difficulty and adjust as needed for the classroom, making sure that the data, taking data on baseline and when the intervention is implemented is important to see the growth and to know when you need to adjust. So let's do a quick overview of how to start your token board. Allow the students to pick the reinforcer they would like to work for. Once they have selected it, go over the expectations that they need to follow by reading it aloud. I will keep my hands to myself. I will have a quiet mouth. I will stay in line, and I will have walking feet. Next, line up and head on your way. As you follow your specific schedule of reinforcement, such as every 3 seconds, if your class is maintaining their expected behaviors, reward them with a token and specific praise. Once they have received their token, show them the board and ensure they have sure to follow through and reward them with the item or activity they choose to start with.
The token board created for Central Elementary is simple and can be implemented across all teachers. The token board clearly states the expectations for the children, in which are hands and feet to themselves, walking feet, quiet mouth, and staying in line. The tokens are neutral, but still shows that they received their tokens versus when they got a warning. So you can see stars are for whenever they did appropriately, and the red flags are when they got a warning. They are expected to follow the rules for 16 out of the 19 transitions in the school week. And at the end of the day, Friday, if they have not used all of their warnings, they will receive access to their predetermined reinforcer, which all of the reinforcers are simple and cost effective. For example, extra recess, teacher helper, and even possibly a class party.
Token boards can be very effective in a variety of settings when implemented correctly. These benefits can include clear structure, helping improve classroom management, and promoting a more focused learning environment. By implementing a fun and simple way for the kids to gain access to something that they are motivated for, there will be a reason for the kids to want to do what is needed of them in the hallways.
So today I'm going to be talking with you about school-wide implementation. School-wide implementation of the token economy is both feasible and necessary for the students of Central Elementary School. 11 teachers and 2 instructional assistants are available for implementation of the token economy. These individuals will provide students with tokens in the halls during times of high rates of inappropriate behavior. These times consist of arrival, lunch, and dismissal. The boards can then be taken to classroom teachers so that rewards can be given. Because token boards can be highly individualized based on the needs of the student, they are appropriate for children in any of the 3 tier levels. For example, kindergartners and preschoolers who have engaged in high rates of inappropriate hallway behavior may be considered tier 2 or tier 3 and may require token boards with less allotted tokens, or they may need boards in which the selected rewards may need to be displayed on the board to help the learners remember what they are working for. An example of this would be extra recess time. So a picture of the playground could be placed on the board to help them remember that that's what they're working for. Office Depot has provided the school with a grant large enough to cover the required startup material such as Velcro and lamination sheets and has funded training required to implement the token economy with fidelity. Each month, our team of behavioral consultants will return to the school for a monthly training session. This session will be required for educators and instructional assistants to attend and will include follow-up training and analysis of the data collected by teachers, and this would include the rate of ODRs compared to rewards earned by students. Lastly, it's very important that the school provides teachers and individuals within the community information on the token economy and how they can better support our efforts. Parent involvement may include sitting down with their children and helping them write a list of rewards that they can provide their teacher with, or it could be as simple as verbal praise for earning tokens at school. Community involvement may include local businesses providing free resources that may serve as rewards for the children. So a few examples of this could be a local business owner that owns a place serving pizza. They could provide free pizza as a reward for the kids, an all expense paid field trip, or even just volunteering their time at the school. In order for school-wide implementation to occur, we must all work together. So today I'm going to be talking with you about school-wide. So I wanted to leave you guys with a few tips today. Most importantly, remember, utilizing a token economy should be fun. Students should enjoy the process because they now have a system in place to earn reinforcement for appropriate behavior. While punishment sometimes be necessary, providing reinforcement may be more effective and lead to a happy, healthier environment for the children. Additionally, students choosing their rewards is such an important part of the process. Teachers, please remember that the students need to be able to select from a list of rewards that they are really motivated for. This does not have to be anything that costs money. It can be as simple as wearing a hat or pajamas to school. All we really need is the children to want the reward and for them to be willing to work for it. Make sure it's fun and be creative with the resources that you have. Thanks.